lovely mother.
Hi, I'm Janette.
And I was saving this podcast episode for Valentine's Day time, but unfortunately life has been busy, so we're doing it now. But we are going to take the Buzzfeed personality quizzes again, and this time we are doing which Disney prince is your soulmate.
Okay.
So we have 3 quizzes that we could take because I don't know how fast this is going to be, so we'll see. And I will link the quizzes also in the description as well if you want to take them with us. So I'm excited to see. I've never taken these quizzes before. So all right, we both have a laptop open, and so we're just going to go through each of the questions together.
Okay.
So all right, question 1. So which Disney prince is your soulmate? What is your favorite thing to do? And the options are help others, spend time with your significant other, enjoy time in the wilderness, explore the world, dream, or dance. So, all right, what are you going to say?
Okay. I want to sound altruistic and say, oh, yes, I love to help others. But nope, I like spending time with my significant other.
That is true. It's really ranges.
Yes, at this stage, I really like spending time with my significant other.
And like out of these options, none of these options are like my favorite thing to do necessarily. But it's like, I would say my favorite thing to do, like if I was picking hobby-wise, it would be to read. But it's also like, are you supposed to pick spend time with your significant other? Because that's so different from the other one.
I know, it doesn't fit in with all the other stuff. But to me, that's out of all of that, that's my favorite thing to do. I'm not saying that we don't do the other things ourselves. Last night we were at a blues festival. So, that was fun. That was like, I was exploring a place I've never been before and did different things. But that's my answer.
You didn't spend time with
Yeah, what's yours?
That probably is the answer, but just for funsies' sake, maybe I'll do something different. I'll say dream. Okay. Just because I like to sleep. So
okay, yeah, I'm not a big sleeper. Okay.
All right, the next question, how would you describe yourself? Spontaneous, loyal, kind, loving, adventurous, or determined?
Oh, wow. These are kind of tough, too, because a couple of them would fit.
I would say for me, I'm going to say loyal.
I'm going to say loving.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very loyal, loyal to everyone around me. All right. What is your dream? To be happy, to go on adventures, to help people, to have fun, to have a family, to discover myself.
To be happy, because
I feel like to be happy, yeah, that's like the ultimate dream.
Well, that's the ultimate dream, because if all this other stuff happens, then you're happy. Mm-hmm. So to me, to be happy, because any of the other stuff would take care of itself if I was happy.
Yeah, no, that's what I would say too, is to be happy.
Okay.
All right. What's your favorite animal?
Oh, here, this is just not even.
We have a cat, a frog, a dolphin, a dog, a monkey, and a horse.
Okay, well, guess what? Cat.
Yeah, cat is my favorite animal.
We both have cats, so obviously cat is my favorite.
Lastly, this is why we're going to do multiple quizzes, because we're already on the last question.
Oh my God, we're on the last one?
There's not that many.
Okay.
All right, lastly, pick a picture. So the first picture is of kind of like a light pink, like Barbie dream house type thing. You can see palm trees in the back. The second photo is a woman dancing with like these neon purple lights behind her. The third photo is a woman looking at like neon lights of musical instruments, I guess. So it almost look like she's like a composer or a conductor. The next photo is of a perfume bottle. It's of the Daisy Dream, the Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream perfume bottle. The next photo is of the beach. So it's like a person standing on the shore. So you see a little bit of the toes and some from the beach. And then the last photo is of a yellow background with, it looks like a trail mix.
Yeah,
just laid out.
Okay.
What strange photos these are.
I know. This is a really strange, how they figure out your prince of soulmate is interesting, but mine's the beach. I mean, out of all, as soon as I saw him, the beach.
I guess the one that speaks to me the most is, I guess the first one, like the Barbie dream house type one. I don't know.
Until I saw the beach, that one was my first. But then when we scrolled down and I saw the beach, I'm just a beach lover.
All right, so who is your Disney soulmate?
Okay, here we go. Okay.
You click on beach?
I hate to tell you, but I haven't clicked on any of them.
We clicked on any.
Wait, I'm going back. Give me a minute. Okay.
Wait, you've just been scrolling this whole time?
Scrolling down, giving you my opinion. Wait a minute. Okay. I have to repeat that. I was out at a blues festival last night till like 10:30. So, okay. Okay. That one was the one I picked. Okay, wait. I'm doing it. Okay. There. Okay, say, how come it's not telling? Prince Naveen.
Oh, okay. You got Prince Naveen. So what does it say?
It says you deserve a man who is loving and truly makes you feel like a princess. And that guy is Prince Naveen. He's a free spirit who will make sure every day is an adventure. You two would fall so deeply in love and be a true power couple.
Oh my God.
I like him, Prince Naveen.
No,
I also like the music and the stuff around
I do
him.
Love Prince Naveen.
Yes.
I got Prince Philip.
Oh.
Just like Prince Philip, you are brave, loyal, and kind. He has a sweet soul, and would do anything to be with you. No matter what, you would be able to count on Philip to make your days just a little bit brighter. Prince Philip is the prince from Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. Okay.
So, all right, that's awesome. That's so cute. I can't believe you didn't click on a single one that whole time. How do you think
just so busy picking and doing it, whatever. Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one. So I'm going to show my mom the next one we're going to do together.
Okay, she's going to come around and fix the computer here. Okay.
All right, we're going to do this one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I have to remember to click on it now. Okay.
So we're doing another BuzzFeed quiz. This one was plan the perfect date and we'll tell you which Disney prince is your one true love. This one was updated on June 16th, 2023 by Cutie Dog 100. I forgot to say the other one. The first quiz we took was updated on May 19th, 2020 by Ava.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah, so this one's a little bit more recent. I was trying because Disney.com does have a quiz like this, but it's from 2014. So I mean, like that's 10 years ago, and there's been a lot more princes.
Oh, God,
out
yes,
since then. So that's why I was trying to find ones that were a bit more recent. So, all right, 2023, plan the perfect date. Okay. First of all, when will the date start? Will it start 10 to 11 a.m., 12 to 1 p.m., 4 to 5 p.m., 6 to 7 p.m., 8 to 9 p.m., or after 9 p.m.?
Okay, and I assume we're doing this now. Like for my date.
I would say now, yeah.
Now.
For me, it's 12 to 1 p.m.
Okay. Oh, God, no. My perfect date would probably start at about, I'd say between 4 and 6, but I'd rather go to 6 to 7 p.m. Okay.
Actually, maybe I'll do 4 to 5 p.m. because then you can still sort of sleep in and then still get up and
you
get
could
ready.
go. Yeah, it's a nice evening date.
Yeah.
To me, like I guess because I'm showing my age, it's an evening date. I'm not one that wants to go out and bike ride or roller skate or hang out in parks or something.
I would
during the
just
day.
see them for a few hours in the day and then go home.
Oh, okay. I was thinking more of an evening date kind of thing. Okay.
All right. How are you dressing?
Oh,
Casual.
wow. Okay.
Casual, trendy, sporty, summery, formal, and colorful are the options. I guess I would say I almost always dress casual. I'm not really a very... or maybe sporty because I do wear a lot of athleisure, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Mine would be between casual and trendy, but more than likely on a date, I would dress casual.
Casual.
I wouldn't go too trendy.
I feel like I'm just going to... Yeah, I mean, like for a date, I probably would just dress casual. Or maybe I would dress summery because I do like to wear like little summer dresses sometimes. It depends on the season.
Depends on the season, right. They didn't say what would you do in the summer.
Yeah, I know. Because on my first date with my
all
fiance,
these pictures are summer pictures, though,
Yeah.
I have to say. They're all summer pictures.
I guess we're going to assume it's summer. So if it's summer, maybe
they're all summer pictures.
I'm going to say sporty because I wear athleisure most of the time. So, all right, how are you meeting your date? They're picking me up in their car. They're picking me up on their horse. We're meeting at a local park. They're sending a limo to come get me. We're both driving separately. They're walking to my place.
Okay, now if we're living in the real world,
I know, right?
they're sending the limo to get me, even though that would be a dream date. We're not doing dream. Are we doing dream dates?
I don't know.
Here?
I guess that's something to consider.
Okay,
I guess
if we're doing dream dates,
we're doing dream dates.
Okay,
yeah.
if we're doing dream dates, I want a limo.
Then do the limo, yeah.
But if I really wanted to be grounded and really feel how a dream date would be, I'd say picking me up in their car.
Well, you should say the limo because let's just
the
go.
limo. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
going to say they're picking me up on their horse. How cool is that?
I mean, I'm telling you, if we're going as a dream date, then sending a limo to come and get me would be really nice.
Yeah, so you do the limo. I'm doing they're picking me up on their horse because realistically, I'd say we're meeting at a local park because I don't really like people to know on a first date where I live. So usually I don't have them come pick me up.
That's giving away my age too because we never did that. People just came and picked you up at the house. My father used to take their license plate numbers.
Yeah, in modern day for safety purposes, no one knows where I live until like further down the road.
Yeah, see, back when we used to do it, my father used to look out the window and take the license plates because I got married out of my parents' house. It wasn't like I lived in my own apartment before I got married. So times were different when I went on a date. But I got to tell you right now, if somebody sent a limo to get me, that would be very nice.
I think it would be so exciting if Ted showed up on a horse. Okay, what kind of food are you getting? Seafood, hamburger and fries, pizza, steak, pasta, or breakfast food?
Okay, on a first date, most likely I like hamburger and fries.
Yeah, I feel like probably for me, I would always get pasta. So no matter what, I'm always a pasta person.
Right, because you don't eat meat. But to me, I'm thinking hamburgers and fries are served in an atmosphere that I think is more casual and more like I like to go to, hang out at a bar. There's a lot going on. It's not like just, very intimate kind of just two people at a table. It's like more stuff going on, more things going on. Hamburger and fries for a first date for me is good.
That's good. All right, where are you going first? I guess before the dinner?
Oh,
are you going to the beach, the movies, a concert, a theme park, the arcade, or the botanical gardens? Like, remember, this is our dream date, so it can be wherever you want. For me, it would have to be a theme park then.
Well, it would be the beach, technically. Yeah. Beach and then hamburger and fries sounds like a good date to me.
A theme park and then some pasta.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird mix, but it's okay. All right, choose a fun activity to do with your date. Sailing, playing basketball, karaoke, exploring the city, making pottery, or rock climbing.
Okay, I don't like any of those except exploring the city, so that's going to be my choice.
I guess I would say exploring the city probably is the most realistic one, I would say. But I do love dates when you're like doing something, so I'm going to say making pottery because I do think that would be really fun. All right, well, we're going to choose another fun activity anyway.
Oh, wow.
So are we going for a boat ride, going to the zoo, shopping, baking, stargazing, or bowling?
Okay, if I was going to be on a date, then I'm not really a fan of the other. I would say going to the zoo. I love going to the zoo, walking around, seeing the animals, hanging out.
Yeah, I would say going to the zoo too, honestly.
Yeah, I like that
love
one.
Animals. I'm an animal person. All right, and choose one last activity. We're doing a lot of activities.
Wow,
on this date.
busy dates. Okay.
Going to a lantern festival.
Oh, there's your horses.
Going horseback riding, dancing, relaxing in a hot tub, going axe throwing, or going on a scavenger hunt.
Okay, I can knock out 4 of these without even thinking.
On a first date, I would not want to relax in a hot tub with someone. That's so
I like
awkward.
horseback riding, but I think on a first date, I would not want to be getting up on a horse and dealing with that. I'd say going to a lantern festival, like after dinner or something.
I kind of feel like going on a scavenger hunt, just because I think that would be really fun to do. Because it's like something to do together, you know, like you're solving the scavenger hunt together. I think that'd be
Depends
fun.
on who you're with.
I think that could be fun no matter what. So, and you learn a lot about a person.
That's true.
Their problem solving
Yes, problem
skills.
solving, yes.
Their temperament.
Yeah. Oh, the next one's fun. Okay.
What dessert are you getting? Ice cream, cake, cookies, brownies, fancy chocolates. We're still full from earlier.
I know.
Definitely not that. I would say cake. I feel like for first date, you never go out for cake. Usually it's ice cream, but I'm just going to say cake. So
Okay. I'm not a big dessert eater, but if I was going to pick something, I'd go for the chocolates, which is what I do normally when we have dessert. Like if we go out and we're out doing something, I go for the fancy, like a piece of fancy chocolate after anyway. So I'll pick it for my first date too.
All right. Finally, the last question here. How is the night ending?
Oh, well, that all depends.
With a hug.
That all depends upon how the scavenger hunt went, the trip to the beach went, how we picked you up.
Yes. All right, well, let's assume it was a great date.
Okay.
So
all right, we'll assume it's a good date.
With a hug, with a plan for the next date, with a kiss, with them giving me a surprise gift, just waving goodbye, or it's not over yet.
I'd say with a plan for the next date, hopefully. Like if they said, well, I'd like to see you next week or something.
Yeah,
that's
I would
always
say
fun.
that too, with a plan for the next. All right, who'd you get?
Flynn Rider.
Ooh, okay, that's exciting.
Yeah, I like him.
Rider.
Flynn Rider is your soulmate. He's adventurous, funny, and confident. He'll take you on daring adventures and encourage you to take leaps of faith to accomplish your biggest dream. Okay, how they got that from my answers, I have no idea. But
I guess maybe you're going to the beach and you pick some more, like maybe the more adventurous
the more
ones
adventurous ones of going, out and stuff. But yes, Flynn Rider.
Well, I got Prince Adam. Prince Adam is the beast. So,
oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Prince Adam is your soulmate. He's strong and passionate, and he likes trying new things. He'll love taking you on strolls through his rose garden and ballroom dancing with you, pushing you to try new things. Given I did not pick the botanical gardens or anything to do with dancing.
Yeah, you didn't pick the gardens.
So,
none of us picked the gardens.
Yeah, I wonder what other questions I picked that got me Prince Adam. Also, it says Price Adam. It's spelled incorrectly.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
That is okay, though. That's so funny. All right, we have one more quiz to take. So far, we got Philip. I got Philip and Adam, and you have Naveen and Flynn Rider.
Okay.
All right, so can you navigate to that last tab that we have not been to, the blue tab, or do you need me to do it?
There's 3 tabs here. The third one?
You're on the third one. You should go to the first one, I think.
The first one. Yes. Okay, I can do. There we go. Okay.
Are you there? So it says, which Disney prince is your soulmate quiz?
Okay, and then we have to start the quiz on this one.
And you see a photo of Frozen?
Yeah.
No, don't click start quiz.
Don't
You're
start
actually
it.
just going to scroll down. So you didn't click on anything,
No,
did you?
I didn't. Nope.
So this is from marriage.com. Not even a BuzzFeed quiz. Marriage.com.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It has 15 questions. It was updated on May 7th, 2024. So again, that's why I picked this one.
Oh, this is a new one. Okay.
And it just says by the marriage.com editorial team. So
okay.
Question 1. What is your favorite Disney love story of all time? And our options are Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, mine's Beauty and the Beast.
I think mine is Cinderella.
Oh, was I supposed to start the quiz now?
Yeah, now you hit start quiz.
Okay, now I hit starts quiz.
All right,
okay.
so now I'm saying Cinderella.
Okay, there. Beauty and the Beast. I clicked it.
All right, now you hit next. Which princess have you always dreamed of resembling and why? Aurora from Sleeping Beauty because she can sing. Belle from Beauty and the Beast because she is so kind-hearted. Cinderella because she is so perfect. And Snow White because she is delicate. I guess these are the 4 princes we're picking from at the end here.
Yeah, I would think so. Okay. Technically, I would like Belle.
Yeah, I guess it would be Belle. Because I would say I'm the most like Belle as well. Okay, which Disney princes are the hottest? Classic or modern?
Okay.
The classics because Disney themselves drew them. The classics because they are perfectly animated. The modern ones because they resemble more modern men. The modern ones because they are more natural.
Oh, wow, the princes. I like the modern ones, but there's two different choices for the modern ones.
So which one? Well, why do you pick modern? Because they resemble modern men or because they're more natural?
I think because they're more natural. I like that look in those movies. You pick.
I think that's probably my answer too, honestly. So,
well, we're agreeing on.
How would you like to meet your Disney prince? In the woods, at a gala party, at the store, or at school?
Oh God, at a gala party. Why would anybody want to be having a good time?
I'm gonna say in the woods.
Okay. Not me. I don't like being in the woods.
I don't really go in the woods either.
I like looking at the woods, not being in them.
Also, I feel like it's really creepy when you see a man in the woods.
Right. That also makes a difference which prince you get.
I know,
okay.
Right? Would you love to have a rival try to take your prince away from you? No. Why? No, absolutely not. Yes, because it will make the story steamier. Or yes, because it would mean that your prince is really handsome.
Oh, no. No, absolutely not.
I'm saying no, why?
All those reasons, that's why. all the reasons they gave us why you would want to maybe think about somebody taking your prince away. No. Okay.
Who do you think should defeat the witch? You, your prince, you and your prince. You don't know yet. You will have to think about it.
We don't have time to think about it. This is a podcast. I would say my prince. Don't want to be bothered defeating anybody.
I would say me and my prince will defeat it together.
Nope, I want to stand in the background.
If you were a Disney princess, how would the witch try to eliminate you? With poison, wow. Through stabbing, by kidnapping you and locking you away, by strangulation. Oh my God.
Probably by strangulation. Because they probably wouldn't be able to take me anymore. Yeah. Okay, I'm putting by strangulation. I'm going by my personality.
I'm saying through stabbing.
Okay.
How do you prefer your prince? Tall, handsome with black hair, strong and stubborn, smart and passionate, or experienced and kind?
I like smart and passionate.
I was going to say experienced and kind. I
think smart and passionate is more my personality.
What would steal your relationship with your prince? Oh, sorry. What would seal your relationship with your prince? A kiss, a passionate hug followed by a long, steamy kiss, a victory against evil, a wedding.
A wedding. Let's just be honest here. At my age, it's a wedding. Don't care about the kiss. The kiss is just a kiss.
I'll say a victory against evil.
Okay. Nope, I'm being realistic.
Don't know what evil means. Ted will be defeating before the wedding.
Yes, I know. Mine is a wedding.
What would your favorite end of the what would be your favorite end of the story sentence? And lived happily ever after, and lived to be old and had many children, and they loved each other forever, and true love certainly conquered all.
Okay, well, here's my deal about this too. And they lived happily ever after means that they accomplished all that other stuff. So I'm picking and they lived happily ever after.
No, I'm doing that one too. What's your ideal setting for a romantic adventure? A grand castle surrounded by a mysterious forest, a quaint village with a magical secret, a bustling city with hidden enchantments, or an exotic island brimming with adventure?
An exotic island. That's
exotic island.
Palm trees, beaches, and exotics.
I would say the Grand Castle. I love. Which trait do you admire most in a partner? Bravery in the face of danger, dedication to doing what's right, intelligence and a love for reading, or a sense of humor and a zest for life?
Oh, everybody needs a sense of humor. So I'm going with a sense of humor and a zest.
I'm going to say intelligence and love for reading, just to be different. What's your dream date like? A candlelit dinner in a castle, a romantic stroll under the stars, an evening spent discussing books and music, or dancing the night away at a lively festival? I guess I'm the dinner, the candlelit dinner.
Yeah, me too. I kind of like the candlelight dinner.
I like to do nothing. I'm not really one to be going out.
No, I think that's real. I love a nice little atmospheric dinner. So I think a nice little candlelight. I've been to some castles that it would be nice to have a nice little candlelight dinner in it.
Okay, how do you prefer to spend your free time? Taking care of animals and enjoying nature, exploring the outdoors and going on adventures, reading and learning new things, or socializing and trying new activities?
I like socializing, and I don't mind trying activities as long as they're within my comfort.
I guess in reality it would be reading and learning new things is probably what I actually do. All right, and our final question, what's your favorite fairy tale theme? True love's kiss breaking a curse, the journey of discovering one's true self, the power of inner beauty and kindness, or overcoming obstacles through perseverance and cleverness? I think it's the power of inner beauty and kindness for me.
I like the overcoming obstacles.
And then click view your results.
All right. Here I am again. Look at that, Prince Naveen.
You got Prince Naveen again. I got Prince Adam again. That's so funny.
Wow,
so
that's funny. So see, that other one wasn't so Yeah.
So
We
look at
got the
that.
same
All right,
ones.
what does it say?
It says here, your soulmate is Prince Naveen from The Princess and the Frog. Some people suffer from the reputation that evil people give them, but you know better that if you give them a chance, you will be able to see the truth. Those people suffer from such evil because they are so perfect that others' flaws show as they share their gifts with the world.
Oh, wow. Mine is like so different. Mine says, oh, your soulmate's Prince Adam from Beauty and the Beast. Sometimes in life, it's not the exterior of a person that counts, but what he has to offer. Adam is just what you need because you have been so deceived throughout the years by, in quotes, the beautiful ones. Jesus Christ. Adam is capable of showing you what you truly need because he's all love and affection.
Okay.
That's crazy. So this quiz and the other quiz was actually called Which Disney Prince is Your Soulmate? So that's so funny that those two, that's like Which Disney Prince is Your Soulmate?
Similar.
We both got the same person. You got Naveen and I got Adam.
Right.
And then the one bringing, sorry, I got Philip in that one. For me, the date one is the one I got Adam. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So me, the date and the merit and the date and the soulmate one. And for you, it was the two soulmate ones.
The two similar ones.
That's so interesting.
That's interesting that we got it, that we didn't get another one, like another third one.
That's
so.
what I'm saying. All right.
Okay, so
that means Adam truly is
and Prince Naveen wins out for me.
I know, right? That's so exciting.
I gotta tell you, because like you said, when you think about it, I mean, obviously I'm a lot older than you are, done a lot. So what I was considering for this time was mixed in with what I would have considered back when I was, looking for what I was looking for. Things don't change at that point. I mean, what I was looking for then and what I'm looking for now are the same things. You just find them in different ways. So
no, for sure. All right, well, that was really fun to do. I'm glad we finally got to do this one. Well, I'll have to think of something else for Valentine's Day in February.
Okay,
but
I'm sure we'll find something.
all right, this is normally where we have some Disney news, but I did not have time to prep any Disney news this week, so no Disney news.
It's a short podcast.
But we do have some Disney birthdays. We have on October 17th, Julieta, Peppa, and Bruno Madrigal from Encanto. So happy
They have
birthday.
a lot of characters in that movie.
Yep, happy birthday to the triplets. Well, I'll say this is also like what's canon. So it's like we know all the Madrigal's birthdays because the creator of Encanto like went on Twitter and said these are their
he gave the
birthdays.
birthdays.
Whereas a
Okay.
lot of the other Disney princesses and princes, we don't know what their birthdays are.
Birthdays
Like
are.
Disney has never said like this is in canon their birthday.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of
Okay.
assumptions, but there's no
I
for
didn't know
sure
that.
ones.
Okay.
That's why we only go over the canon ones. So that's, I get this from like the Disney birthday wiki. So also on October 16th is my Uncle Brendan's birthday. So happy birthday to my Uncle Brendan. And the day this podcast comes out on October 14th is Indigenous Peoples Day. So happy
Oh, wow,
Indigenous
that's
Peoples
right.
Day as well. And now we have our Disney memory. So do you have a Disney memory?
Well, the Disney memory was funny. It popped up while we were doing one of these ones. It was how you would show up at a date, like to get what the question exactly was that we did. But I remember when I was going out on a date, I used to do my hair in a very funky way for the time for me. And it took a long time to do it. I used to have to curl it and put it under the dryer and do the things and the stuff and the things. And somebody was introducing me to somebody that night on a spur of the moment. And they said to me, you can't go like that. And I said, what do you mean I can't go like this? It just took me forever to get this hair to look like this. And they're like, no. Go back to your normal self. It should be just a simple haircut, simple whatever, blah, 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 blah. So I did it, washed it all out, blew dry it just the regular way, went out for the date, ended up, it worked out perfectly, the date. And then afterwards, when I did do the hair, he looked at it and said, wow, that's really cool. I really like it. I could have just went to the first date like that.
Yes.
And I remembered that because everybody was pressuring me because, like I said, when you're going out on a date, it's like, what do you think you need to do? Do you need to wear certain things? Do you need to act a certain way? Do you need to present yourself a certain way? And that's the memory that popped up. Okay. And what's your memory?
I feel like I don't really have any strong memories because we don't really meet the characters like in the parks, for instance. So maybe we should start meeting the characters.
Oh, the
'cause it would be
princes?
fun. Yeah.
That's because when you were young, we met all the princesses.
One of the memories I do have is when I found this out. So, for instance, in the Festival of Fantasy parade, when you watch the parade itself, the Flynn Rider and like the other like ruffians that are on his float.
Oh, I remember that one.
They're on like these things that swing back and forth, and the cast members who are actually on it portraying the characters, they're the only ones that don't have a tether, so they're not really actually tethered to anything, and so they're using their own physical body weight to swing those back and forth. So those aren't automatic. Like when the guys get on that, they actually have to force and start the swinging in themselves, and the whole time the parade is happening, like that 30 minutes the parade's happening, they have to keep their body weight moving so that it continues to swing back and forth in unison with each other, which I think is really cool that they have to do that. It's a lot of work.
Got to be really in shape.
It's a big safety thing as well because obviously they can't fall. So they're in character and they cannot fall, of course. But again, they're the only ones that don't have like the same tether as everyone else because they have to physically move around on it. And God forbid they do have to jump off for some reason. They have to be able to get off safely, on their own. So I thought that was really interesting when I found that out. And then when I saw the parade, I like really watched to see how they do it. And it's really interesting. It's like, wow, that's like
They do a great job.
It's a lot of work for them to do that for the whole parade as well. Because again, you're on a moving float and you're moving yourself.
Float, people
the other
around
guys
you,
in front of you are also moving
on.
as well. So you have to stay like opposite of the person in front of you. It's a lot to do. Plus you're still, you're acting, of course, too, to anyone who's watching as well. And Flynn Rider especially is one of the most beloved princes.
I know.
So everyone was
fun,
trying to get Flynn's attention. But yeah, so interesting though. I just love that. So I do remember the last time I saw them when I knew that, and I was looking up being like, wow, like look at the athleticism that they have to have on these floats.
I would also say, like we talked about the modern princes as opposed to the classic princes. I think the modern princes become more and more popular now because the younger kids are the ones that are watching these parades and really paying attention.
For sure.
As adults, most adults stand there while the kids are watching the parade and say, okay, the parade's coming by. They don't have that wonder like the kids of seeing their current princes that they've been seeing in the movies in front of their faces.
Yeah.
So I think as time goes on, the more modern princes obviously are more talked about, more thought about,
for sure.
because the younger kids are the ones that are thinking about them and talking about them and watching them in parades and wanting to go stand on their lines and do all that stuff.
Also, just like the themes of the movies have changed throughout the years, from when Snow White came out, in the 1950s to
it has to.
present day in the 2020s. Whereas like, Moana 2 is coming out soon and everyone's wondering, like, is Moana going to ever have a love interest, or are they just going to keep it where she, her character just never has a love interest, and that's totally fine too.
Right.
That's very different. Where back in the day, a woman always had to have a love interest.
Yes.
Like a woman was not
right.
a woman
Back then they always had to have a prince. Yes.
Yeah, you always had to be married for the family and stuff like that. Whereas now you don't need that anymore. No. There's different focuses. Where
it's all about the independence.
Yeah, like you can still have a family
power.
and be a mom, but you can also be independent as well and go on these adventures. So it's nice that we can have both in the world too, which is exciting.
Good that we still have the old movies to watch, and the kids still watch them. I mean, even when you were young, we watched all the old movies that you weren't even born when they were in, because they're just classics. Classics are going to be classics. I watch classics from the 50s that I was just being born. So and I enjoy them. And the difference of how women acted back then to when they act now, forget it. It's like it's totally different.
Well, yeah, because the world changes.
Right,
so.
but it's still interesting to see and to see the different dynamics that go on. So yes, definitely.
Well, thanks so much everyone for listening to this week's episode of the podcast. Make sure you give us a review at Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or if you're listening on YouTube, to give us a thumbs up. We will have a dedicated Instagram post for this podcast on our Instagram, Almost Amanda X, also linked in the description. So let us know which prince did you get when you took the quiz. Is there only 2 options maybe for these quizzes? Did you get the same one all 3 times? We'd love to know, so definitely let us know on Instagram.